Hey Paducah, it's Kathy Romaine with Elite Realty with your August 2025 market update. We're breaking down the latest numbers from McCracken County and then breaking them down by middle school districts for a quick snapshot of the area. Whether you're buying or selling, you'll know what's happening in your neighborhood. Overall, we're still in a seller's market for most areas, with inventory sitting under 5 months. Prices have stayed relatively stable, but some areas are moving faster than others. So let's look at each section. And before we go into the sections, I'm going to go over some of the acronyms. So we have DOM, days on market, and we have SP over LP being the sales price over the list price. And then we have BOM under active listings, and that's back on market. And then you'll also see CR, which is contract received. So going back into the actual areas for McCracken County overall, the sales in the last 90 days are 223 homes sold. And you'll see we also have the sold last 30. And all of the data under sold is from the 90, but the 30 we included as well, so we can look at months of inventory and what's happening and changing in this past month as well. So of those 223 homes, the average price was 280,000, with median days on market being 50 days. So we're seeing homes moving in less than 2 months generally, and there are also 3.2 months of inventory, which means this is a seller's market. So McCracken is moving at a steady pace. There's still under 3.5 months of inventory, which is great news for sellers, and buyers are still active, and homes are moving in under 2 months on average. So Reedland sales the last 90 days are 29 homes sold, so much smaller market than some of the other areas, with an average price of 260,000. The median days on market are 52 days, and the months of inventory are 5.3 months when we look at the last 90 days. Now, if we look at the last 30 days, we see this going to even closer towards a buyer's rather than even a balanced market with 8.5 months of inventory. With the size of the market in Reedland being fairly small, it wouldn't take a lot of extra listings to push it towards a buyer's market. So we're seeing that it's sitting closer to a balanced market overall, which gives buyers a little more breathing room and sellers a bit more competition. Moving into Lone Oak, we have 81 homes sold in the last 90 days, and the average price being 318,000, with median days on market being 49 days. The months of inventory are much less than in Reedland with 2.7 months, which means it's definitely a seller's market. It's one of the hotter spots. The inventory is low, days on market are short, and the homes are selling at strong prices. Moving into Heath with 43 homes sold, the average price being 333,000 with 63 days median days on market, with months of inventory being the same as Lone Oak, approximately 2.7 months. Also a seller's market. Heath has higher prices on average even than Lone Oak, but the homes are still selling with under 3 months of inventory. Still a solid seller's market. Then moving into Paducah, meaning the middle school, not the overall city, the sales last 90 days are 70 homes sold, with that average price being 217,000 and median days on market being 43 days. It is also a seller's market with 3.1 months of inventory, so slightly longer time for inventory than Lone Oak or Heath, but still relatively low. And it remains one of the most affordable areas with quick sales and strong activity. So what does this mean overall for buyers and sellers in McCracken County? So if you're a seller, low inventory means less competition. So this could be a great time to list. And if you're a buyer, while competition is still there are balanced areas, especially like Reedland, which could offer better opportunities for negotiation. Additionally, of note, in all areas, the homes are on average selling for under their list price. So if you see that sale to list price ratio, you're seeing it's under 100%, which means that regardless of where you're trying to live, there is room for negotiation. So that's your August 2025 market update for the Paducah area. If you would like my free home buyer's guide, please click on the link in the description, or you can scan the QR code, or you can reach out to me directly. And I'm here to help you navigate the market with confidence. Have a great day. Bye.